Hi, this is Jules Van Sant. I'm with Bubble and Hatch, and with me is Janice Tippett. Hi, Janice. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Janice is the Vice President of Strategic Development at Ironmark, which is a leading digital and print marketing firm in Annapolis Junction, Maryland, correct?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful. Any other mishaps or potholes that you would have not been able to see had you not had Mitch and Mark on your side?
There's opportunities for things to go awry all the way because there's a certain amount of fear, at the end, would the buyer back out? We're already in it. Will employees find out? There's a lot of fear around it. Like I said, mix of emotions, fear, excitement.
Mhm.
And they broke it down. They made themselves available in the evenings and weekends. If I had questions, just recently something came up and Mark got on the phone with me to answer a couple questions. So I do appreciate that ongoing because you go back and say, well, wait a minute. And then he made himself available to kind of walk me through something else. And it's been 9 months.
That's great. It's about having those relationships.
Exactly.
It sounds like GAA has definitely been a good relationship for you.
Yeah, I want to say one thing. It was really important, I think, in our industry to work with a broker that understands our industry, right? There's plenty of business brokers, and we get phone calls and emails all day from investors, equity investors, or other brokers looking to sell your business. But the reason why I went with them is because that industry knowledge. Every industry has its nuances, but I truly believe the printing and the graphic arts, especially this time of the economy, and this time in the professional world, we're unique industries, right?
Yes.
We're not just ink on paper. We have to understand everything we do. We're marketing communication firms now, and they understand that, and they understand the buyers and what provides the greatest value in our business to that potential buyer.
Right.
So optimizing the value of your business in the eyes of the buyer. And so them having that industry experience was value added.
If you were to pitch a peer, what would be your elevator speech on why don't do it alone?
One, we're emotionally tied to our business, and there needs to be a little bit of arm's length of the emotion tied to our business. I was talking to a peer, a friend the other day who owns a business, and they were asking, well, when should I start to sell my business? When should I start putting actions? I said, right now, as soon as you start thinking about it, you need to start moving your feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you wait too long and you're tired, and that starts to hurt the business because you're tired, and you have to kind of keep, like while you're at the peak, right? While your things are going good and you still have that drive is when you got to look at selling it. But with Mitch and Mark, if you try to do it yourself, you're not gonna optimize the value. You're going to have a lot more time invested because they did a lot of the lifting. They did a lot of the work, and you still most likely have a business to run.
Right.
And you don't want to take your eye off that, because you take your eye off that could impact the value. And that's kind of what you're trying to do, is maximize the value. And just like what I say in the marketing world is, yeah, I could do my taxes, but I hire an accountant for that. You should hire a marketing person to do your marketing. Same things. Could you broker your business? Yeah, but it's better to have that conversation. Let them to negotiate for it, especially if part of the deal is you to stay on after. Then if it gets a little heated, you don't want to have that staining your relationship if you're going to be staying on. Let them be the heavy lifting of the negotiating, the bad guy.